Well, that just kind of magically happened really fast, it seems like. But anyway, so just real quick here, I had to chop the video in two. That's the reason it's like it is. But right, we had an x squared, and of course those are going to cancel out, and we're just left with 1 over y to the fifth. So it's kind of amazing, that all this craziness up here can reduce down to 1 over y to the fifth. Alright, so let's look at some more. Actually, I think in this next one here, we're going to actually talk about dividing rational numbers, or rational expressions, I should say. But we'll start with rational numbers, is what we're going to start with. So let's erase the whiteboard. Boy, that's nice. I bet some teachers out there would like to be able to just click a button and erase the whiteboard like that. Let's start with a rational number. Okay, so let's say that I had 1/5, and 1/5 was divided by 1/7. But we want to rewrite this, or let's say we want to work this out. Okay, now this 1/5 over 1/7, how many 1/7s go into 1/5? We could actually rewrite that as 1/5 divided by 1/7. Now, I don't know this for a fact, but you see this line right here? This is like the division bar, and that dot represents that number, and this dot represents this number. I don't know, it sounds good. This is the form that we're going to write we're going to start off with this form right here. But if we wanted to actually solve this, we would say, okay, we want to get a 1, just a 1 down here in the denominator. And I'm going to do that by multiplying by 7 over 1 in the denominator, but what I do in the denominator, I've got to also do up here in the numerator. So as you can see, these guys will cancel out, and we'll just end up with 1 down here in the denominator. And if there's just a 1 down here, we don't have to write it. Right? But I am going to write a 7 over 1. So just in short, so we don't have to do this every time, when you see the division sign, just take this number here and you flip it. It's just really that simple. You just flip whatever this is. So 7 over 1. Then of course we multiply 1 times 7, 5 times 1. Right, so this becomes 7/5. Alright, so that reduces down to 7/5. Okay, good enough. Let's work some stuff with some variables in it now. Alright, let's try, for example, 15 over 3. And we'll say A, B, C over B cubed, C cubed, divided by 10 A C cubed, and that's all over 4b c to the fifth. So what we can do first is we can reduce this down and then go from there. How's that? Let's do that, right? So 3 goes into 15 5 times. We'll rewrite the a because we don't have any other a's in the denominator. B, we got 1b in the denominator, we got 3 in the top, so we're going to cancel this one out, and also the c. Okay, and so we canceled 1 out of the top, we need to cancel 1 out of the bottom. That's going to leave us with 2 b's and 2 c's divided by, do the same thing here. Let's see, 2 goes into 10 5 times. A, we'll rewrite that, and we're going to cancel 3 c's out of the top, and that'll leave us with 2 c's in the bottom. And of course 2 goes into 4 2 times. B we rewrite, and C is squared. So now we're going to go 5a, rewriting b squared, c squared, and I'm going to flip this now. Time to flip.